Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ajumapa On-Demand Services is here to assist you. Ajumapa On-Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ajumapa On-Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ajumapa.com. Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ajumapa On-Demand Services is here to assist you. Ajumapa On-Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repair.
Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that TapTap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download TapTap Send. Yes, TapTap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download TapTap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH. And you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew her. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere.
Download TapTap Send now on Google Play and App Store. TapTap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Aisha, more issues. Because also Germany, more Germany so and send me courses. The opposite will be never be discussed what I say. No, because
And the connection is not very good. To see, I maintain your canal. But it's a bit noisy.
Noise home.
Oh, to see,
Noise home.
now it's okay.
Okay. If you can hear me, they are fine.
Yeah. Boko.
Nice one. Guys, Captain, can you hear me now? I think so. Captain, thank you so much for prompting me. Kasana sana mo nshadante. Inti mama kwaba enemeni Aisha. Thursday 6 p.m. GMT. Inti mini Aisha ba. Germany send some Germany with day important program I na me bisa na me stress Ghana for mo behwe mo pese mo ko Schengen states ko Germany important so be share ma unua bi men hwe nko a share ma obi share link no Facebook WhatsApp share ma obi no obi so mra so bi o question bi obese obi sare wo Germany ho da na wo different country kana the obese hu fa Germany hu bi na obetime bisa Aisha e wa ha say Aisha a social worker and asaso no ye immigration expert. I mean ne kasa e wo show we so. Aisha what about the say busu obi ahun ye o say na ye hwe den ye hwe child benefits in sensem any de ekoso pa. Child support and also a issue. And I also share buying properties and I'm buying a property in Germany.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I think I've watched a few of interview, and these are some of the things that come up and for like common discuss, or like quite a hot topic, child support, child benefit. And I think we should interview about could be Papa be say, about property that most of the black people won't be property because I don't know, there was something like that. I see because every time I was over time nature. So I thought say maybe yeah, we can educate people about this. Yeah.
Okay. And over to you, Chechemu, and the other buy.
Okay.
Yeah, taking it from one after the other, from child support, child benefits, and buying property.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Me brief for more questions later. Anyway, into child support, and I think that we spoke about also. Patch up 1 minute. So idea way more. Yeah. Into talking about child support the last time, and I mentioned in Germany, child support now are from January 2023 this year. Almost to child support him to 250 euros, and I know yes, whether you are how much salary you get, whether you are rich or poor. For 250. No, won't cry. Every child, every car no. Yeah. I think last year in the past it was like 290. No, say things are changing. No, Ediako 250. So everybody gets this money. Now, that's the child support. Buying take that, gets that money. No, good. Now, let's come to child benefit. I know say no one has your friend Unter has 4 shoots. That's what we call child benefit, and it's such a way so when you obi awo na like more warrior, like if I say more warrior, it doesn't even make sense. Someone team bomwa will be at in a different place. That means Nipana oye, let's say oye Juma Enyamono would have to pay child benefit to the Otifia or Shakolad sanity. I know say most of the case no embano notification kodantin bema no na etia say sika we amomo. But then if it's the other way around, no bani na ye Juma na obema notifia or bani betu ama bema no. So that's how we're just saying bema kwani child support. So it depends on who is working and who is bringing money. Yeah, it's like I said, someone team bomwa. Someone worry someone warrior and I'm like more warrior so automatic mutibomiti and no be anti child support. Say mu worry but mutibom as partners you're considered most of you consider more as marriage married couple inti monso muntia but once obiti baby and that's when you have to one has to pay to the other. And ebano child benefits na depending on the obana one in the age who see can wetia to 2023 table no say back between the age of so from award 0 to 5 years sikana utia near 187 euros so yes 6 to 11 utia 252
I think On network,
so we are 12 to 17 years.
On network, on network, stable. Check it. O Wi-Fi in a
channel. For me.
Concord. Eh? One break it kakra. Check on network and another back. I don't know why I say over reboot or router no far from maybe I wanna said there because I don't know a break it kakra and check it. Maybe out turning maybe our router and it's in here. I don't know say maybe a distance and breaking I don't know. But once I have trained Aisha no, and also share child support, child benefit, and a buying property. Most very important topic. Meaning of akasa this is child benefit, ni child support, ni a problem ni identity. You bet me a discuss it. Into also a question be able say ubet me bisa na or the beba me bisa nti come back to Aisha. Aisha. Okay. Once I hear training, no. Obaba come and any better so say. Rich Love says, Judith Insia says, Madam, please correct the terms. You are missing child support to child benefit. Two things near Kano. Okay, Aisha, Obia Betrobi, you say you are missing. Or say, Madam, please correct the terms. You are missing child support to child benefit.
Okay. And yeah, maybe brofono na friend is saying. So child benefit
not,
is the
one. English is not Englishing. The English is not Englishing.
It's not Englishing. Okay. So child benefit, probably the buy one. I get what she means. And a child support near the papa ni etiama. So in German, your kindergarten. And I want to have 4 shoes. I think that I want to make my English non-English, you know. So I think, like I mentioned, so what everything I spoke about with the 250 euros, now I buying the mom, no, that's the child benefit. That's the child benefit. Yeah, I buying the Emma Ubia. Make I say doesn't matter, no. And our child support no was when I said says our colony it's 0 to 5 years, 187 euros. 6 to 11 years, almost 252, and between the ages of 12 to 17 years, no, usually papa no in the case, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, nipa no oye jumano this oye jumano it's yama di otifi no no the asham kola no. It's between 12 and 17 years, no, that's 338 euros. Most of the time, some questions, some say, and as you can also mutiane 501 where I've had, I think even one of the videos I saw with DJ Nyami, I think was 500 and something that are buying a subsidized man no just the part. That's not the case. The case is that with the child support, no. So Obania between 0 to 5, no now 187 now. A buying the child benefit 250 the na eka. So your calculation now, I mean roughly your calculation now. We are 187 plus 250, that would be like 437 for the ages of 0 to 5. No, that would be 437. So that's what my meno ebenya monthly for akolana where between 0 to 5 years. No, for 6 to 11 years, only 250 nebeka. So I think some of the men no mutiana, I think they are thinking say 410 between 0 to 5 437. No. He's supposed to pay all, but it's being subsidized into the old tier 187 pen. No, but that's not the case. A kindergarten, no, and a becca home, a man year 437, no, 250 now buying for now 187. Like I said, I'm buying tier 250 more beer until 187 years, dear papa no obetia as also no. So you pay this to Akolani the 17 years. From 18, after 17 or the 18 now you're adult until you don't need to pay this money again. So that's how the child, how do you call it? The child support works. Yeah. I don't know. I hope I've explained it enough. Yeah. And obedient, yeah. There were cases where my many papa no amoka say, omo organize it. No much or say, omoko catch a buying say, oh, otia mame, otia gumi account, munte who he has some paper sending me. Because someone complains say ebi muntia, that's when on baby be your paper so, and they expect you say you go according to the payment plan. Because in the future, no, like but a bit to me in such a way say, I say, oh, but the better account and in such a way say, a binding name, like a binding name, catch a binding say we'll take care of it. Now maybe my man catch a binding say, oh, Papa Nitia is okay, and things like that. You can do that agreement as well. The problem is that I mean, it depending on what relationship you're in, what kind of relationship I'm more. Say, say you can do something like that. Say, oh, trust it enough. Say, be uncle, you'll be a star, be in the end. No, being say, this person is like this, then it's fine. You can do that. Otherwise, no, it's better, in case, it's better say you go through or buying it through the government here, or you say you're paying so that with children, someone quite stranded and I be just in case the panic. But this is where choice. It's how how you want to deal with it. So that's totally fine. Good. So then I think that's basically it for the child support from the father and the child benefit that everybody gets from the government. Now I think I'll go straight to the buying property in Germany. I think I watched interview. Be say, yeah, Udi 40, yeah, my loan, and or it's hard to get a loan, and Ghana for be any properties for Germany has to like you rent for a long time, and that's how come most people are concentrated on Ghana. Only are concentrated on Fia Messi or Ghana, the mayor Ghana, instead of concentrating on here what they could do in Germany. That's how most people think. And I get it to some extent, no. I heard some of your interviews are only a bit more to some extent they are right. But I mean you live here, I mean Obi Oho sit down or Ghana on Demuda. But so you you have to consider what is good for you. I mean why a against says pension or Ghana, that's fine. But one thing until I will sit down or Ghana, I'll concentrate because Ujejuma has Ghana. Now that's totally fine. However, don't forget about the fact say so single room power has say now say uto no yemfani say 50,000 euros. It's an example. Now say in how many years? 30 years. Obe retire, Ghana. Because Hona person wotina. So 30 years, no, so 50,000 now they told single room. No, if they do 30 years now, come back. No, that's kind of a triple, a quadruple. I have been bracing, and in the end, not only 50, but maybe 30 years time now, Ghana will 200,000. So put 200,000 at that. So that time to come now. What can they and dine now intimate over Ghana? You get it? So is it not easier? Say you would do it that way. No, Ghana. I could tell dine I enjoy work instead of. Okay, so our family choice anyway. So we'll be how bet name won't them, but we'll see how we get. That's up to you. Anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, it's a bit difficult as compared to other countries. I've heard so much, and the Netherlands is easier, Belgium is easier because there are so many Ghanaians are apartments or houses or stuff like that. But in Germany, the law here is quite hard. And in the end, auto idea tax now what dine crown ponsunya is like nyama between our honor. So first and foremost, before being a dine it takes a while. The emphasis is when you're a dine like when you're dying, not yeah, I accept also better. First for foreigners. This is a personal experience, America. If you don't have a permanent residence or German passport, you can not buy a property here most of the times. I can tell you 99% of the time. Of course, in everything there are exceptions, and 99% of the time you cannot buy because you have when you buy now, your friend notary. So that's the lawyer paperwork. I don't know. It's written in one more rules. So at least permanent residence to be able to do all the paperwork to own the place. I think that's one of the biggest challenge. I think that Papa being interview, I mentioned Cynthia like okay, and I say after 14 it's difficult. It's true. I know people personally. Already 40 Papa ni Ajumapa, call bank, and you catch say age, you know, because uji mortgage, depending on maybe I would say or Germany. I think say uko towards East Germany, building it, it's cheaper than if you are in some parts of West Germany. And even in West Germany, it depends on where you are. Untimi, for example, Mema Dusseldorf, example. You can forget about buying an apartment in Dusseldorf. It's expensive. Now you a 2-room crowd bet here over, I don't know, 250, 300,000. So because it's a big city. Uko Cologne is the same. Uko a bit of outskirts of Kronimoa, then it gets cheaper. But so Kronso I say big city, it's also expensive. I just say cut towards a crisis. So who could deep a crisis? It's possible to be making a whole house for 200,000. It's possible. Meaning lady be grandmother take very far, like East Germany through Honum. A whole house for as cheap as 50 or 80,000 euros. So it depends geographically on where you live. What is cities be more on you can forget. Ultimately, top fear or Cologne, like I said, in Düsseldorf. You pay fear, you pay at least 1 million. 1 million euros. That's a lot of money. How many people afford that? Like, how many years now did it here? So that's the whole thing. Yeah, and about in terms of calculating how old you are and how much the mortgage. Most of the mortgages are roughly between most of them 25 and 40 years. I would debate you payment plan. So what or you say a dime which costs you 200, 250, 300,000 or something, because like the way our payment plan here mostly within this period, maybe more 25 years, maybe 30 years, maybe 35 years, depending. And to just imagine, say you're 40 years. Now a mortgage that costs you, let's say 300,000. That means you would need at least 35 to 40 years, sometimes even 50 years to pay. So what is age, account fee 40 years in a while. How old would you be? Now why retire trim? Can I retire as a cabin adibit? So like into the banks, they consider this. So they consider some of this things almost say, I think that's what the man was trying to explain. It doesn't mean it's not impossible. Sometimes, so age was sugar. I mean, the perfect time to buy something would be between, what started will peak or what started Jumat from 25 years. But with job now, so it has to be a safe job, because I'm not checking. So say bank, they check say Juma, sikaneba every month. So they are sure say ubeti otherwise I'm on farm now. Yeah. So during 25, 30, 35 on it's possible so ubeti easier, I guess, to get a mortgage. But from 40, like I said, I'm consider age in the county number with sister brother, it will be difficult. You probably will not be able to do it. However, there are always exceptions. There are some places, some banks are almost your business in. So who age was stroke come back at you say, you be my loan, no. Payment plan here maybe 35, 40, 50 years. However, no, before you be my loan, I was so quiet, your friend Lebensversicherung. It's like life insurance, which is like covering the house in case went to me and that's usually not in case of death. So who are and that's a BBC na went to me so insurance now why would pay for the house from the bank. Don't bet your bank nisika. That's usually insurance no. Then they would be in charge of the house. That's only by an auction. So bet on normally the bay. So that's how it works. So most of the banks would ask you for this insurance. The only difficulty with this insurance is it's not cheap. Into ucha mortgage, or mortgage monthly, no. Now we saying to us insurance, then so account in the end, at the end of the month, no. We see can now for mortgage plus insurance, no was true. Hunting that incophobia, because it's not very convenient in incophobia. But like I said, the agent was sure this is what you can consider. So person auto property. Then say insurance way could help you. Of course, you can tell the bank yourself, so obey your insurance when and you have to get an insurance that would accept you as well. And also very important. Yeah. In the end of the whole, when it comes to buying a place in Germany as well, you need, I mean, if you don't have anything, it's fine, but normally, no, they would want you to have at least 10% of Adena Wotono. sika. And the say, oh, to a fear that is 200,000. They expect you to have 20,000 because it works such a way. Say Germany said you need to fee that's if you need 200,000 as an apartment or whatever. Say 200,000. Tax was so. See what we would share dining 200,000. You will be a friend of Grundsteuer. Ubetia Grundsteuer, Ubetia your tax being so that's about 13% of Adiana water. Into 200,000, 13% big that so I'll be saying to no account. And now with you, there are so many little taxes. It's in the end, what are you 200,000? But in the end, total secure also Utiano would be around, let's say 225,000. That is why for most of the banks now they are happy. The infant is 200,000, but with 20,000 dollars. So they know say for this other cost now, you can cover it from your own pocket. That means say dino now and if you have that money down to and normal your friend is saying conditions no they be for mortgage no they give you better conditions because they realize you had your own money, so you're not taking everything from the bank. But if you're taking 100% from the bank, that means say at the end of 200,000, send you 25,000 account. That means from bank with 225,000, 100% financing. It means say conditions might be very, very terrible. At the moment, the interest rate in Germany for property is very, very high. Of course, so up. I think so now we are around 3.8% annual. It's a how quarter dine and there. So when we dine our quarter an apartment or whatever, 3.8%. That's a lot of money. Whereas in the past, maybe just before Corona and even during Corona, no, so what and interest rate of let's say 0.9, less than 1%. But they say you do 3.8, that's a lot. So it's expensive. Yeah, so if you're considering buying a house around this time, so it's not a good time. And you're good time because price is thing in our posture. Then increasing, the interest rates are increasing, so it's not a good time. Yeah, but generally this is how property is here. It's a bit difficult than other places. And like I said, you would need at least a permanent residence to own a property here to get finance for the bank at all. Yeah. So that is basically it. I think Makasa almost there. If you have any questions,
watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Guys, who will be question the officer Obisa Aisha? What the waka and then I'll be maybe sana. And other questions the officer Obisa no. And so if Germany who near the Abibia or person will be each one so no person Obisa so I'll be maybe sana so say every Thursday be 6 to 7. Menene banti more and more problems near there Germany for more and more problems. Adebia won't ase ohia moa bia na obetimi ebisa no itu betimi de wadwen kira ba question bia obesa obisa da obetimi ebisa no me hwe comment section no I think say okay, so obisa then
Germany here. I see Germany here. Buying houses is not easy. Better forget it. Okay.
Kofi Kodum. No, cause I did. We see then. And the no crow DJ Ghanaian people inside the America. Show be say no. I'll be who the equals no Germany when I say opposite or Germany. Show be so be no. Yempeda. But omo mo aso no beti na mfanye adwuma bebo yempeda. Ba na kohwe obi ye life video bi atem e kire na obe message unyame o makoka o Germany say o me pese ko Germany say o yentie da ene e problem no bibi say ni pepe bi noise no wo ene atem didi betwe we ahwe. Yes, but maybe I'm trying my best to the say boa no problem a wo akodu a wo fem anasa wo ho a wo fem no me de obi o nim de na me na ba se na be ya obetimi acheche mu nti unti bibia se obetimi bisa no omo mehwe no mehwe Nyame adma china Friday me lawyer wisdom aka wo beba Wiseman solicitors and here UK. I try my best for you people. Anyway, maminko now we bisa ring ada the ringo photos. Okay,
Matthew. I know a man and his wife finished paying for their house within 15 and now they are happy. Yeah, Matthew, these are rare cases where you can actually pay to make your house within some people living 10 to 15 years. But that's because there is something called Tilgung in German. Tilgung is Sawuji mortgage now. Every year there's an amount of money, which is I think there's a percentage that's about up to 5% that you can always pay in addition to the Wutia monthly. No, in the end, it's a waje 300,000 a year, 300,000 a cost a year. So who first 5% from 300,000? I don't know. You're looking at something around, if I may mass, 8,000 yearly. That means aside from the Wutia monthly, every once in a year, you make your 8,000 account. If you're able to be consistent, that's every year. That means instead of a payment plan 35 or 30 or 35 years, we'll be in 15 years. But the thing is, most people are not able to do it. So that's the case where we to make it earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Question time. Mumbisa na answer na time so go.
Ben Jensen Asanko. I'm in Spain and I'm having EU residence permit. Permit or permanent? Can I go get work in Germany? Like I said, if it's a permanent residence, you can come to Germany and work. You can come to Germany and look for a job and work. Yeah.
Okay.
Abina Kesua, please, can I marry here in Germany? How should I go about it? Abina Kesua, you can always marry in Germany, but it depends on what documentation or that would determine if you can marry here. You need a residence permit to get married here.
Explain here, say documentation the end of resident permit and also or then permit.
Okay, untimi mbaha with visa and kasa oba worry. I just say uban wakache embassy no. I just say your purpose of traveling was to come and marry. That means embassy no give you a visa that you're going to Germany to get married. It's a visa so then you can come to Germany and marry. But if you have an ordinary tourist visa, you are not allowed to come to Germany and marry. It's not possible. You would need a residence permit. Once you have residence permit, that means what it has said. Then of course you can marry here. And I say what do you draw process name? And a draw process name so identity clear. You name say ufi crow. Then you can marry. So identity name clear that untimen worry. So this is what I mean by it depends on residence alkuta. Yeah.
To the tourist banner over finding saying
sorry DJ. All the tourists but now be finding say we ha. So one so you say different. You say a different. As compared
to anything say shortcut or use one man shortcut or use one.
Sorry, Pacho, 1 minute. I'm plugging my deal. Baba.
Yeah, bebre na ye bogum sa omru ano mo hwehwe mema no. Na empower mo. Enti wontimi mbokum je kaye bia ye next one and if ejana no odin. Ye pese ye fa nyise.
So wontimi ba na se ube nyima na se boko wontimi wo aha na eba ne nkratas. Tema through and no betimi nya nkratas because of akoda no. But tenants will depend on people owning the name. So they so when they obuta German as compared to Saudi, that be terrorist form you won't forget it. So be and what's about one crat for it to work.
Yeah, some okay. Anyway, take it away. As I screen so. Internet,
I'm here.
Is it coming from your end or is coming from my end? Because me table intercooler ni there. Engine so. Engine so I don't know whether
My
it's coming
internet
from
is
your
fine,
end
DJ
or.
Nyami. I don't know.
So I say it's coming from my end. I say it's coming from my end. Me table intercooler no. Me engine no 16 engines so ejani so den. Anyway, Kenneth Champion say is the dual citizenship law in Germany now effective? What do you mean, Aisha?
DJ Nyami, can you hear me?
I think Aisha, I saw Oko of now logging in back.
Is it me? Okay, my man logging out, I'm logging in. If you think it's me, okay.
Yeah, it's you because me no cause I'm here multitasking. My checking speed is here. I'm table intercooler engine no is super po. So me wo 40 me wo anka me say me switch call another engine. Chale, don't you put intercooler so. Everywhere. Inti check o internet no. O internet na Pascal. Ti me kasa delay.
Out,
log na router who say me be so router na we he. E bia na she baby far from baby I want it network signal no. But all the same no, mo for me comment ni ma person mo be the question bia mo for mo question sim bra sana. Enche akabe 23 minutes na me ni Aisha wie. Inti mo comment section no mo betimi e dey aba mo betimi the questions aba dey obeso obisa no betimi ebisa no. Oba back amesa dey to screen so na we mu ano me hu rich love Judith Insia me hu question abna kiswa me hu Matthew me hu Ringo photos me hu okay inti me try Aisha number back na Kofi Kodun memo will answer away no ena Ben Yensen Asanku. Okay. Aisha Babak. See how you see phone data on.
Aye.
So now you see say me table intercooler in the fire. The internet is from your there. Me who ya na me who say what's the same you use phone data first? Broadband no I started training mu.
That be me ko be dino.
And as you see about okay, any somebody to wear. Na we bisa Kenneth Sapon, a champion, sorry.
Kenneth Champion said, is the dual citizenship law in Germany now effective? It should be effective by summer. That's what they've discussed and concluded on. So it was summer. So I think we're looking at somewhere in August, September. It should be effective, yeah.
Hotman Studios, they say, please, DJ Nyame. I'm in Ghana. I need help from Aisha. Hey, sir. Now, help. Don't mean Kawa. Aisha will be so helpful.
But you then kind of help. Say help the baby.
You need to have someone to sign for you. I don't know what he's trying to say. They're not continuing with her now. Okay.
I think okay. Can I also change my EU residence permit in Germany? Like I said, if you have ukuta permanent residence now, bahasi na ubenye juma. So somebody in such a way say udi a juma contract now when you ever call Ausländer Behörde. Now Ausländer Behörde omo yes zustimung omo kind of say omo accept here into normal then you will get the German residence. So then your Italian residence is just on the side. So then you would get here residence first for 1 year. Until and then they'll keep renewing it for you. Yeah.
Okay. Let me go. My name is Kofi Kodum. Your question about why now? I said, I'm confused. Or trouble be wa. You can't wait. You know the BB so at your so.
I see that you need to have someone to sign. I think he's talking about So when you be because now we be say tourists for 2. And yeah, so that's what I mean. So that's what they usually do. That
Okay.
what's the name? That says Rich Love Judith in Sia. Please, when coming to Germany with EU permanent for work, research on the area you want to come. Germany is a federal state, so decision of work may differ from areas.
Is there a question? And
I think it's an input she's given. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, work might differ, but the immigration laws do not differ. Immigration laws is federal, it's Bundes, like, federal. So immigration laws don't change, they're the same. Yeah, so because if Italy now will buy, you're coming to work here, but you're still an immigrant until you be treated under immigration law. So that one is the same everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Abina Kesiwa said, well, please, I have working permit 28. My son has German passport. Okay, so you have 28 Absatz 3. Yeah. I don't have B1. Can I request for indefinite? B1 is actually still a requirement for indefinite, except you're from an EU country. If you're from an EU country, you don't need the language to get indefinite residence. But if you were not from an EU country, I mean, yeah, and you came, and your partner whoever you had the baby had normal German passport, then you would need it. It's still a requirement. Yeah.
Okay. So my question is me who say obi bisa Aisha we maybe now the first time I will share a video, but me the email no ebeto. And I saw bet me WhatsApp me na my money email address. Send me numbers there. Money me numbers. Aisha, who pending emails be one because me say go for some chopper, go for my 1,000.
My reply it's just one person I may reply because no will be some number until I mean reply because I have to figure that out. But otherwise my reply will be
Wow, I see. Okay, so Hotman, me the number on the email no why. You bet me contact me WhatsApp so me the email them be ma. And I say I shall email any mitri mo. And then you say me go share me list be so hard ten. I'm send you na my share my bebo am but Hotman who my number. My numbers they be on screen so bet me WhatsApp who WhatsApp me am the Aisha email them me share me list mo say me hu dia met me type screen so this na be I say we be the further way be obet me be no but listening there me listening there wa so aside that mo ni question bia mo be sana there nche be pon mesra mo say mo ni question bia mo be sana mo am questions be bisa mo bet me be sana and I share so every Thursday bia so oba say from 6 to 7 year live into Thursday bia no oba show no so may Baba type in the email. Aside that, Aisha was there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add to this whole child support thing because I remember so be some say mean 2 or more 4 because usually because I think said last week here Kasano I think say me show interview be no be say wakofa ni yire figana badia was so to me a benefit the idea and say yes say to one room na me kofa wo ba ya Sia no abai na eboaye nti sa abai na eboaye dia na say like wa unya wo place no member need to akoti na mba ni di nim na eja omo de tete omoka. And then my question was say what odobi na wa boabo sika na kwa ware na and then now didn't remember had now their business. I mean like but anyway I think so everybody now your business. But the whole point is that people are thinking too much about Sikano, what they would get from the government. Government in my say, and don't let them talk any baby banner. And I'm banning it now so and my into yen form buy and stuff like that. But that shouldn't be the case. Maybe I think that why won't you think about the children? Because the one my minute papa no, some mama buying tea says a multi bomwa. Nasa baku ye juma cram pona. That's it's like I was saying last week, and you see can so cramp on a buy better payment up. Me apply aside from kindergarten, no. Me apply for kindergarten child benefits now by the mama. Me apply for kinder social aka ho. So me see can so a. Me apply for Vonged yeah for so apartment obi wa house in the end at the end of the month no apartment here you chan you tifi me sika ni ma oni sika ni ndoso no so betimi aye application ye be ma wo sika ni before apartment no. So I feel say some ultimate na boma whichever way still you can still be able obenya support here and there to be able to live together, but be brain na hu ne say oh me kwatena baby not baby na aban ye hye na no be ma nya mo me kwa adwuma na me nya me sika no so aban ye hye no. But in the end, no, what is the point for family, no? Like, from Kolano, no, like, think about them. I mean, a way I just may advocate here, Kolano, because the problem with migrant children, Germany, they say, almost a footstep of almost parents, no, then they follow up. In the end, it's like generations, like the things they do keep repeating and repeating and repeating. And I feel, say, we've gotten to a point where we should change things. Because Germany, for example, things are changing. So police, who migrant kids are. Omuba has migrants. Who join police near the and I say, Juma, our big places are. In the next 10-20 years, and I think that they'll be able to make a very huge difference.
Now the way Nancy, I mean, position here to me take it there.
That's the problem. Some mama ban fine ubas penny maybe near money you know, Casani why. But that is the whole idea. Say Uber training, Uber banning a different kind of like you come together with whoever. Now I'm raising colana different. They say no more generation. No, we won't be just black people. Like you go end up black people. That be because then they would have positions where you know the black race would be respected here. So for me, I know I'm advocating for all the time, but people here, no, my immigrants, no, they are thinking mostly about sika. It's anybody 18 pe, or so, only at the 18 or so, page you maybe an afesika bra, or who school cross your school name fashion, bro. Jai school, ni kona call you man afesika bra, you know, and you'll be at the NA school, say obesians and you or whatever, but ma, almost for you, kona kopesika wa pe usika ni aja, because I say obeti master tea juman temina wa usika. I think that they should support him, Kolano. They should look at the future, the brighter future. It would be nice in 10-20 years to come. Black people are in ministries. Black people are in politics. Black people are changing things here. Ebema omu beba later no. Omu like be way easier. But omu ba 80s no. Omu intinia changing things. Omo 90s no the same thing. Omo ADHD but 2000 the same thing. Exactly. In the end, no, yeah, it's sad. I mean, for me, I feel that it's it will really help all of us. I mean, okay. And you see a time you trim, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so Albert said, I would like to ask Aisha in simple terms, what way can a man travel to Germany? Learn the language without necessarily giving birth and using your child's document. Albert, last week we spoke about the Make It in Germany program. So we go online, so we go Google DJ Nyami Kradi, you know, so I shared last week video na DJ Nyami the link to one. You can follow that link. And you will see options of like, you know, things you can come and do here. So you don't necessarily you just have to have some qualifications to be able to come. So you don't have to have a child or marry or whatever. You don't need that. Also, now I wanted to add to it. Tuesday, I had a meeting. There's a program here where a state has a NRV, a state has a any Ghana, corporation, NRV Ghana. The whole idea is to exchange program where I'm get 7 ministries from here. You fast 7 representatives, normal fast 7 ministries from Ghana. Then the 7 people from Ghana come to Germany. They come and do exchange, learn how the system works here, how we work here in the ministries. Ajumapa, that was last week. They stayed for a week. In October, German group from almost 7 ministries, almost Ghana October. Almost exchange. Almost program every year. It's just to put Ghana and NRV together. And I'm fortunate enough to know what's going on. So like I'm part, so I can know one of two things. So what I also found out, let's say, before there was Ghanaian German Center, which was it's in the same building at the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations. So yeah, work minister was in Ghana in February to recommission this project. Now it's called Ghanaian European Center. They do everything with labor, migration, migration, jobs and development. So if you're interested, like I said, the Ministry of Employment and Labor, if you're interested, Uko Ghanaian European Center, which inquiries about how you want to migrate, what job. Sometimes they have programs where they train people. So you want to come and do a job in Germany, they train you first, and then you look at the migration part. So yeah, this is also one tip. So you can actually go and make inquiries there as well.
Okay, and I don't know. Yanko, next question. I don't know if
Abina Kiswa, please, I and my husband have our papers at 28. Can we go and marry in Denmark and bring it to Germany, or marry from Ghana and bring it here? Or which way is the best way to get married in Germany? Okay, so if both of you have documentation here, then it's not a problem. I mean, you can marry here in Germany. You have to go to Standesamt and tell them you want to marry. However, they would your marriage would be according to Ghanaian law if you're holding Ghanaian passports, but you can marry here. But I know, say, in Germany, marriage, the bureaucracy is crazy. Paperwork, baby, me catch on me experience. Paperwork in waiting when I was going to get married. It took me 1.5 years to get paperwork done. And it's open in Temodia, then you can go to Denmark and get married. That's like the fastest way. Almost within 10 days when your appointment, then you can get married. Yeah. Asanko. Okay. Please, DJ Nyami, I'm having long period residential in Spain. If I come to Germany and I want to renew, I go to get 1 year residence permit in Germany, or I'm going to get long term. In the beginning, it doesn't matter. If you come here in the beginning as a foreigner living in another EU country, you will get the 1 year first. Just like every other residence. It's just in a few cases where straight 3 years and a straight 5 years. Mostly, no. 1 year first. 1 year near expire, near renew. That's normal. Then they keep renewing. That's how it is. Yeah. Rich Love said, immigration law don't change, but the type of work may delay you and you may ask to go back after 3 months. That's why you need to research on topic like employment rate and what service needed. I get what you mean. Like the kind of work. Yeah, like I said, immigration law is general, baby. Yeah, but you're talking about Ajumapa. Yeah, I think that if you want to be just the easiest way for a migrant, so we'll baha in the Ajumapa. In Germany, there are certain works that they need lots of people. Lots of people. I think that you should consider looking at those areas. The only problem then is maybe there you would need a certain form of training. For example, about the kind of like care jobs, the kind of care job now. Like I said, baby. Me organization where me branch into cancer. Only this year, Yanya emails baby, they need about over 1,000 people for this job. My pressure say any profile, your clients near you no. Yen form brand no be register no like your be training no be So look into places like this where it's easier to get a job. Yeah, but the only problem is that maybe with these jobs you would need the language. That might be the only challenge. Yeah.
Wow. Let me take this last one, then we can sign out.
See, me, Kofi Kodom, me, I learned forklift in Germany 6 months, but working place, they didn't give the job I learned on. So what job did they give you after you learned the forklift? What did they put you somewhere else?
And maybe, if we tend to steer well, so they say no, if I change the position. Kofi, You know, if we ten the stairway, you know, if we qualify, so they say go there different food. Anyway, guys, Madam Answer share SBTV Africa. I think so. Okay, so only be able to be my. Me who say Obi bisa say penny last week. Oh, so follow and there. Just go to a simple cry. Miniano. If you are following SBTV Africa page, go share video, click it YouTube, or live. I shall be here live. And you just click on the live. Click live. I need videos, your videos in all live. Click on the live. And we'll see a short video live home shorts. Until they click live. When you click live, Aisha videos I this is the third time and now second time. You start a break here, start a
I think I
week
don't.
3 and 2.
I don't. I think 3. Anna, I am not sure.
3.
You're 3.
3 on.
Yeah.
It took a share no. On the website, we be 2 hoppers. I done me say, hey, I'm on for my award 7 person. Crans and you certificate. I've been going to school, go work with students and you me ako phobia ako apply ni ade. Me say we mo nhwe we na na me ka we mo mpe we mo agent. Yeah, connection. And they be a connection. They go see somebody say they chop you money. Yeah, me. I don't know what I could talk. Anyway, I saw me passing through SBTV Africa. So so what sharing we got crack. I can't force be as on share. Be fast. Almost person information. Be no bar on the TV. Almost on the age man. Maintain your code. You can't so make sure say between one and more. Eti Aisha wo den uni bibia kan dia chale eni aniula
is fast. Ya anula
eden
anula yenchia e wodagbani
aniula
na
ena very say good evening
na
ma confusing. Everyone say anula in chewa. Yabani in America no.
So okay, enya kaula.
Kaula. Alafia,
yeah.
Aisha di Viera. Di Viera. Anyway, Madam Answer share SBTV Africa from DJ Nyame. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, tap on subscribe. Nyame Aduma, Ochina, UK, me Lawyer Wisdom, Akaho Wiseman Solicitors. 5:30 sharp. Ghana time, 5:30. When anyway, UK, everything about UK, be UK. You dey Ghana or you won't go UK. You dey UK, whatever you want to know about UK. Thursdays, many Aishaba, 6 to 7, 1 hour. And you Germany, Schengen for more issues and more solution. And then the email no to screen so. And to mean some the email no that screen so no. Obeti me atro ato ho. Obesa message na. Obesa otro no email and atro no email. Be responding. Ama me da say. Nyame nka mo videos ni the new ones are tum. Abrante ba ko so no video dey atum abrante ba ko. Ono dey say Ghana hot. So he sell in family land. He go exchange almost 90,000. Take visa, go to UK. Matadeo. So video say there me another one so sister back we say Charlie. The brody can see him for Ghana we carry and go. Hey, the brody. He likes sex. He be lazy man, but he like power. Papa. He want power. He won't give him a check up on there. Every time, tell yourself for me and call me Papa Longo or Degba. He always they give him Shelemunte. Sister say you dey lie. Me know the work where they bring money cars. This time I know give you Shelemunte. He they give him Tunisia. Tunisia where they give him way. The man say make this stuff. Ayendeja. Interview is the hot ones. So this time, hot ones. Share SBTV Africa videos. No, I upload videos. Until like, share, tap on subscribe. Ushamu Kruma, I say 2 hours. I just 2. I made them production team. I say DJ Click Sharon and Atina. Big shout out to Matthew.